I'm back, baby. Okay, I'm back to talk about. I'm like, I think chapter 11 on the audiobooks of Throne of Glass. So I'm back to kind of give my thoughts. Different vibes than the novellas for sure. Wrote down some little notesy notes so I could keep track. Um, I wrote down Selena's outfit. The descriptor when she goes back. Oh, by the way, spoilers. Sorry, spoilers. Spoilers. Okay, so when she goes back to like Rifthold and they get her all dressed up like a princess, I was like, I want that outfit, the descriptor, like the purple on the way. I was like, oh my god, the bow, and I'm here for all of that. Dorian's lineage. Uh-oh, her little comment about that. I feel like that's gonna come back around. And then the king said Selena's a witch, which I got a little bit of that in the novellas, that there was like she was probably magic, but like that was a I was like, what the? Um, also I wrote, uh-oh, Holland sounds like a nightmare we will revisit. So that was yeah, that's gonna come back around probably. And then I had a whole thing. Did I make a mistake reading these in chronological order rather than release order? And here's why. Because Selena's character feels a little bit off from the novellas. Like she survived a year in Andover when most people survive like a month working in the salt mines. But then she gets back to Rifthold in the castle and then she's like, "Oh, it's cold. Like I need a blankie." And I'm like, that doesn't track for me. That character isn't the same character that's been through the stuff that we know about in the novellas, which I might feel differently if I read them in release order and her character has matured a little bit and then we go back and find those things out. I'm not sure. I guess I'll know when I get further along. But yeah, because the other thing, spent the novellas finding out that like what she thought was true wasn't and who she thought was good wasn't. Weird to me that that wasn't like a big learning lesson, that she doesn't like have that retained and is like, oh, the guy who's like gruff with me is probably, I shouldn't automatically assume he hates me. And the guy who's all schmoozy, I like shouldn't automatically assume he's good, but she kind of does. So I don't know if that's like just something that I'm picking up or whatever, but yeah, so I'm about a quarter of the way through Throne of Glass, so stay tuned and we'll see when we update again. Okay, thanks. Bye.